What's going on, fight fans? It's Capital Combat. The name says it all. I'm Rob Jarrell, and this is the initial reaction to tonight's WBA welterweight matchup featuring Manny Pacquiao taking on challenger and WBA super champion Yordenis Ugas. What can I say? Hakeem and I, we were definitely wrong on the outcome. We picked Manny Pacquiao to win, and in this fight, as I was watching, I don't think Hakeem was able to watch it. He'll watch the replay so we can give you a full recap. But Yordenis Ugas not only made a good account of himself, but he was able to win the fight in a unanimous decision against the future Hall of Famer and the contemporary great Manny Pacquiao. And in this fight, there was a lot of great things that he's done, and coming from that Cuban amateur background, we knew he had the skills. Just in the past, his biggest steps up, he was losing or constantly in razor thin decisions against great competition, with his biggest challenge being Sean Porter. But in this fight, he did a lot of great things to win this fight. He was able to negate the speed of Manny Pacquiao with his own timing, maintaining the distance, controlling the distance as best of his ability, and weathering the storm, which is Manny Pacquiao, as he throws a lot of punches in bunches at blistering speeds. He showed a lot of composure, stayed extremely calm in those exchanges, and was able to outland and land at a higher percentage than Manny Pacquiao. He was very economical. He didn't waste punches, and he didn't try to match Manny Pacquiao's output. Anytime anyone has tried to do that, they've always had a problem. And in those exchanges, Pacquiao would get the better of him. But instead of him trying to match the output, what he would do is weather the storm, block, parry, or duck many of the punches that Pacquiao threw, and threw his own accurate 1 or 2 shots at a time. But he threw them enough that he would get the rounds, and they would be showy. He utilized his jab, that nice long jab, fighting from the outside. And when Pacquiao would get in, he would use his body, cover up, try to bump him off, and would land a looping shot or a tight shot. He did a very good job. All his shots weren't looping. The looping right hand from the outside landed very well. And what he would do is he would jab, take a delay, a very slight delay, then deliver the right hand, which threw Pacquiao off. Or he would lead with the right, but again, he took a step, kind of delayed it, showed like he was going to jab, and then dropped that right hand, whether it was to the body or upstairs. And then that got Manny Pacquiao looking for the looping right. What happens? He throws the occasional straight right down the pipe to land on Pacquiao. And he did a good job with the left hand too. He landed a couple of really good left uppercuts on Manny Pacquiao, and a few really good right hands to the body. But really, it was that looping right that really took Manny Pacquiao off his spot quite a bit. So he fought the perfect fight for a fighter like Manny Pacquiao. Now, before we go into it, and let's point out the excuses or the reasons. One, Manny Pacquiao was preparing for a left-handed Errol Spence. That's all well and good. Ugas was preparing for Fabian Maidana. Pacquiao is older. He's not in his prime. He's really just holding on, getting big fights, and that's fine. He's a Hall of Famer. He's an all-time great. He's a contemporary great. But Father Time catches up with all of us at some point. He decided to step into the ring against a guy like Ugas, who was not only a champion, but he's had a very good career, very good amateur career, and was coming in fresh. He was definitely in shape to fight a 12-round fight, and that's exactly what he did. His coach did a very good job crafting out a game plan to take on Pacquiao, which he executed to a T. So we got to take our hats off to Ugas. He came in here ready to fight. He stuck with the game plan. He stayed calm. He didn't let the moment get to him. He didn't let the greatness of Manny Pacquiao get to him. And he didn't let the skills and blitzing speed and ability of Manny Pacquiao get to him. He did what he had to do, controlling the distance, controlling the ring, standing his ground, landing the accurate shots, and not trying to match his output. So hats off to Ugas. Tell me what you think. Is this the last of Manny Pacquiao? Will you give Pacquiao that rematch? Or will he go for bigger fish? Now, if Terrence Crawford beats Porter, I could see them two coming together to make a fight. I can also see a big money fight for Ugas taking on Errol Spence in his next fight. Or he could fight Danny Garcia. Or he could fight Keith Thurman. He might take a soft touch. But he has the ability to take on a really good fighter in his next fight. I don't know what happened to my light. It got cut off. This is crap. As you can see, it's dark. It cut off on me, so I guess I'm going to call it a night. Tell us what you think. Put it down in the comment section. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Capital Combat. Hit us up on email, capitalcombat@gmail.com. And until next time, fight on.
This is round one, and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is coming and gone.